on a furious killing spree with a kill count of 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi, YouTube. Hi, Facebook.
John narrowly escapes the catacomb, only to be struck by a car out on the street. Emerging from the vehicle is Cassian, who opens fire on John. The two then engage in a high-stakes hand-to-hand.
All right, so say hi if you come on. Say hi. Comment hashtag replay if you're watching the replay, so I can see how many people watch after I post it, okay? All right, let me.
No killing on the premises. John and Cassian cease their fight.
Okay, there's Cash App. All right, there's the pinned is the star message. You can support me by sending stars. Stars help me earn money to make more content. I appreciate each and every one of you that send me stars. Now, if you scroll back up to the top of the comments, that comment is there about the stars, okay? Because I'm going to pin the Cash App link. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's see. Oops. Man, I keep hitting the wrong thing. Sorry, guys. There's the Amazon wish list. So if you want to see the Amazon wish list or the comment about the stars, scroll back up to the top if there's a lot of comments and you can't see it, okay? All right, chicken and rice. I got a couple of things already measured, but I didn't have enough of the little cups. So we're going to start out with, and this is another video. She did not say spray it, but, well, I'm going to leave it here. She did not say spray it, but I am going to spray it just because the chicken's going to go in first, just so the chicken does not. This one's almost out. Okay, so I'm going to say that's gone. Okay, so. Oh, sorry. The other one I have is avocado oil. This one was olive oil. This is avocado oil. All right, just a little bit more. Okay. Okay. So I have 8 to 10 chicken breasts. Okay. When I counted what she had in hers, I think it was 11 or 12. I don't know. But I'm going to put it in there. And then I'm going to come over here and wash my hands. Okay. And then we'll go on what goes next. So all these chicken breasts is going to go in here. All right. Can you see me? Let's get this done. Let's get this down. I know you can't see my face too well, but okay. All right. So I got it open. Let's get these. Just trying to take.
Where's my bag of Doritos? I never finished it.
Huh?
My bag of chips.
I can't hear you, Alvin.
Never mind.
Okay, so. I'm just. Maybe this is one. I don't know. I guess it's one. Okay. So I'm placing them in here.
However, he quickly out of ammunition and is forced to procure a weapon from one of his young adversaries. John relentlessly pursues Santino, mowing down any of his henchmen who dare to stand in his way. However, the chase takes him into a mirror maze, a disorienting room that seems to defy the laws of space.
7,
John struggles to find his way through.
8.
To make matters worse, Santino's security enforcer.
There's 9. So if everybody's eating, well, there was 4, but one went to work, so I would have said there would have been enough for 2 apiece.
Eventually, John comes
And there's 9, so we can have 3 apiece if we want. Cause these are chicken thighs, okay? 8 to 10 chicken thighs. The chicken thighs are very small, so you know how chicken thighs are, guys. They're small. Just trying to get some of the fat off some of them as best I could.
However, John has had enough. His life had been torn apart due to Santino's manipulations. His house destroyed, forced back.
Okay, so just give me a second.
Ignoring Winston's worries, John, in one swift move, kills Santino
Right.
throwing the underworld into chaos.
Alrighty.
Santino's death on
Let me wash my hands. Okay. So I did that. Now I'm going to turn the oven on to 400. That's what it said, 400. Preheat it. Okay. Now that I got that, I need it long wise so I can. Because I need to go like this when I'm gonna put rice. Okay, because chicken and rice. So they use brown rice. You can use any rice you want. Okay? But she did rice was the one thing she did not say how much. She just poured it along here, so I guess or whatever. But when she put some flour in there. When she did that, she said 6 half teaspoons. Why she said it that way, I don't know. She was, I can't do my math right now, so. But it was 6 half teaspoons would be 3 teaspoons. But then she went, so she was pouring and making, like she poured 1 pile here, 1 pile here, and it was supposed to be 6 half teaspoons she was going to put. But instead she put 8. So that would be 4 teaspoons. So she put 8 in the video, but when she said it, she said 6 half teaspoons. So you can do 6 half teaspoons or 8 half teaspoons. It don't matter. But if you do that, that's just 3 teaspoons or 4 teaspoons. Okay? So, and you can do whatever. This thing right here, this right here is a cup. Okay? It's 1 cup. Forced to complete the stitching of his wound himself, swallowing some pills to ease the pain. The doctor requests John to shoot as a way to convince the high table that he obeyed. Okay, so I'm going to put a 2nd cup in here. She didn't go all the way out this way, but I am. He resourcefully uses the collection of historic weapons to defend himself in a brutal battle involving a deadly array of antique knives. Victorious but battered, he steps out into the city streets only to find himself pursued by yet more assassins. Okay, so I think I'm going to do like a little bit more. So I put 2.5, close to 2.5. Okay. In an impressive display of agility and precision, he dispatches them both while still on horseback. Just don't put too much, like don't make the pile like really high because you want it to cook, so it kind of spread it out, okay? Just a tad bit more. Okay, so that's it. Now, so okay, so that's it. Now, let me start the video over. I was watching it earlier. Upon inspecting Santino Now, on top of the rice, she's going to put grated onion. About half an onion, however much onion you want. Okay? Now, she said, not chopped or diced onion, grated onion. Grate it with a cheese grater. Okay? Because it will melt in or blend in better if you do it that way. Okay? But for all intents and purposes, I am not doing that because I didn't have a whole onion. And anyways, I didn't buy one for it. I could have, but I didn't feel like going through that. Plus, we're not like onion people. I put some onion in some foods, but I'm not putting the grated onion in, okay? So, let's see what's after that.
Now, it's not just chopped. It's grated so that it'll melt in there.
Okay, and if you're a part of Facebook Cooks, or you want to join it on Facebook, it's called Facebook Cooks. It's a group where there's recipes you can look up that we have posted there. If you find a recipe and you want to share it to the group, that's fine. A teaspoon of garlic.
Now the fun stuff.
Okay, a teaspoon of garlic.
Powdered chicken bouillon.
Okay, a teaspoon of garlic. And you're just going to put the piles all around. It's all going to get mixed in soon. Okay, teaspoon of garlic. Okay. Okay. Now she's going to pour in bouillon, chicken bouillon powder. Chicken bouillon powder. Okay. I'll show you. Wait a minute. I'll show it to you. See? Okay. Chicken bouillon powder. Okay. She just put it in one pile because it's going to get mixed up in a minute. Okay, because I measured that. And this is, we're trying to remember, thyme and basil. Okay, thyme and basil. Thyme and basil. Thyme was 1 tablespoon. No, let me see. I measured it right, but I just want to let y'all know.
That is 2 tablespoons of powdered chicken bouillon. This is a tablespoon of thyme and a quarter tablespoon or quarter teaspoon of basil.
Okay. A tablespoon of thyme. 1 tablespoon of the thyme. Okay, y'all don't know, thyme. Okay, and a quarter teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon, a quarter teaspoon, 1/4 of basil. Basil. This is free. The Lighthouse, that's the brand you can find at Walmart. I think you can find it at my HEB, but Walmart, you can find this too. It is freeze-dried stuff. Like I got basil, I've got chives, I've got oregano, I got garlic. So yeah, it says 3 bunches. So it's 3 bunches of basil inside here. They've been freeze-dried. So, okay, so let me just pour this in here. Okay, let's see what's next. I didn't measure anything else. I didn't have any other little cups.
I forgot what I was trying to do. Wherever it was. Like I did thyme and what? And then this is 3 tablespoons of fresh pepper and 1 tablespoon of salt. This is actually sea salt. I used not
3 tablespoons of pepper and 1 tablespoon of sea salt. She said because sea salt is more salty. I don't know, something she said. So you don't have to use as much as you would regular salt. So I don't know. But let's do the 1 tablespoon of salt. She had them both in a cup, in a little, thing. But, okay.
a man who has never encountered a soul as lost as John's. When questioned why he seeks life,
3
John replies it is to remember his beloved
tablespoons of pepper, but
The elder presents a choice.
I've got the grinder. I don't have any other pepper. I need to get the other pepper for measuring, I swear.
John will never be able
So,
to leave the underworld.
let me see.
First things communicado by pledging to kill Winston. John agrees to this bargain, pledging fealty by severing.
I'm grinding it in this little bowl.
Accepting this gesture of loyalty, the elder directs his staff to outfit John with a new wardrobe and prepare him for his journey.
I'm grinding it in here, guys.
As John arrives in New York, he is confronted by 2 assassins. However, before they can act, a group of ninjas cut them down. The ninjas bring John before Zero. A tense standoff ensues between them both, but it is interrupted by a line of schoolchildren passing through. John uses this to escape, killing 2 motorcycle-bound ninjas and securing a bike for himself. Zero and his team give chase as John speeds away on the freeway. Despite their relentless pursuit and sword attacks, John manages to neutralize several of his assailants while maintaining high speed. The chase carries on into the city.
Hold on, guys. Let me get some of the other pepper when I have to measure. I swear, this is too much.
Who has managed to touch the hotel grounds. At the Continental, Jerome escorts John to a waiting room where Zero follows, eagerly expressing his admiration for him. He insists they're both alike.
Whew. Let me see what I got so far. Let's see what I got so far. Not even. Almost half a tablespoon. Oh my gosh, people. Woo! Anybody come on here? No, not yet. Anybody come on here? Let me see. Nope.
Good time. His brother has his throat slit, and the hero takes a bullet to the head. A son miracle. He survived, but ended up being sentenced to 10 years in prison. However,
Oh my gosh, babe. You got strength? My arms are hurting. Trying to see if my husband can help.
Can you get it or what?
Tattooed guy paces around the cell, waiting to be released. There's a photo on the wall of him with the
Huh?
Can you get it or what?
Huh?
Come here, bring it.
I need more.
Bring it.
He wants me to bring it here. But it's going to go everywhere. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. It says 3 tablespoons. Tablespoons of pepper. I did some and I put it on the tablespoon and it was only almost half a tablespoon.
As soon as he gets outside, driver throws away the business card and decides to stretch his
You
legs.
can go back and forth like this. It's faster that way.
After a long run on the highway,
You don't have to hold that part.
Stripper lays him out and says, "It's
Well.
a junkyard." The keys are waiting for him on the front wheel, so the hero pulls the covers off the car, starts it up without any problem, and drives off in search of his first target. All the information is thoughtfully hidden in the glove compartment. He also finds a revolver under the seat.
I don't think that's... Guys, I'm here. Sorry, my husband was trying to... Sorry. Computer always moves when I gotta go by. Sorry, I'm right here. Alright, let's check this out. Let's check this out, how much we got now.
The next episode takes us to a roadside motel where a guy is trying to buy illegal substances from a dealer in a restaurant.
Almost a tablespoon.
But the dealer is not satisfied with such payment. After a short altercation, the buyer persuades the dealer to come to an agreement. He goes to his car with the purchase.
Now you guys, if you want to do this, fine. If not, I'd have the other pepper.
And one of them happens to be that addict from the restaurant. None of the policemen around are particularly happy,
I'm just going to go with this.
especially the female detective. This character is such a nice
And I'm going to just do it some more. But I'm not going to worry about the other 2 tablespoons. Well, I'm going to put them in here, but I'm just going to do this. And I'm going to guesstimate. Because I've already been in a lot of pain today because when I came home after I was done, because when I picked up Sam's, I came home and I put everything away that was freezer. Okay, we ran out to go get Walmart. And after I did Walmart, I came home, dropped everything off, put freezer stuff, refrigerator stuff away. We went back to Walmart because we had to get a few things inside Walmart. So we did that. I came home. By the time we were done, it was almost 2 o'clock, so we decided to go pick up my son. He gets off at 2:30. And when we came back, they helped carry the bags inside. And I was sitting on my phone doing something. And by the time I got up, they came home because they just went back out to go get gas and car wash. But I put all the food away. I did my afternoon 3 o'clock live. I put all the food away. By the time I did that, then me and my husband had to separate the 10-pound ground beef we had, and we had to separate the chicken, okay, and wrap it up in plastic foil and put it all in the freezer. Well, every time I was done with everything, it was 5:12, and I told you guys I was coming live at 5:30. So then we still hadn't walked my dog for her afternoon walk, so we went and did that, and when I came back, it was like 5:23. I sat down for about 5 minutes, and then I got up and set everything up. That's why I was about 15 minutes late. I'm sorry, but I was in a lot of pain. I still am, not as much, but I still am. I just wanted to explain that because I've been going. Since I got up and we went out. Even my husband, who doesn't have any pain in his arms or anywhere, still did some and then was like, I'm going to need, this is, well, it looked like less when it's upside down, but there's about half in here. I'm going to have to get another grinder. I'm going to have to get one that's easier. You know that one that shows it goes like that? I want that. They have that. You could put pepper things in there. You could put salt. I'm going to get that. I think that came from Temu or it came from somewhere. Oh, it doesn't work when I hold it the opposite way.
As Cicero continues to fill Coffin on the details of the case, we see the house of the elderly man that Killer is watching. The old man comes to the apartment not alone, but with a young woman who's helping with groceries. He explains to Jake that they are great.
All right, that looks good enough for me. Okay? My arms. Okay, that looks good enough for me. Okay? I'll show you what it looks like so far. I'm putting everything in there. The chicken's on the bottom. There's the rice. There's all the seasonings. Okay? I'll show you guys. There's the chicken. There's all the seasonings and the rice. I'm just going to play the video and see what next seasoning is.
Salt. This is actually sea salt. I didn't use too much of it because sea salt, as we all know, is a little bit saltier than everything else.
It's a little bit saltier, so
Even though we added the fresh garlic powder,
that's why she didn't use a lot of sea salt.
dried garlic powder.
What was that? I missed what she said.
Spoon of salt. This is actually sea salt. I didn't use too much of it because sea salt, as we all know, is a little bit saltier than everything else. And even though we added the fresh garlic to it, we are still going to add a little. This is 1 tablespoon of dried garlic powder.
Okay, 1 tablespoon. She said dried garlic powder, but it's just garlic powder. Okay, garlic powder. Garlic powder. Take the lid off so it'll be easier. 1 tablespoon. Hold on, I gotta get something out of here. Well, it don't fit in there.
Driver pushes the girl into the next room, and the shootout ensues. He doesn't shoot Killer, but forces him to hide around the corner. This trip by driver enough time to escape. Killer tries to pursue his target, but it doesn't work. From the old man's apartment window,
Saw something in there. I don't know.
A driver's rapidly departing Chevrolet.
So.
This driver is shot in the back of the head by an unknown person. But before that, he's revenge on Pedro.
Okay. So, it's garlic powder. Now let's see what's next.
Now, we're going to add some chicken broth.
Okay, we need 2 cups of chicken broth. Well, we needed to cover the chicken in the Oh, I just got regular. The first one says 33% less sodium. This is just regular. I wanted to get both like that, but I didn't even think. So let me open this. And I'll be totally honest with you guys. This is not actually 2 cups. It's actually 1 3/4. So we'll see if I have to open the other can. Now, if I have to open the other can, I might as well have opened the 32-ounce box I had, because that's 4 cups. So I kind of could have just opened that. Yeah. And I just bought those 2 today in case I needed like just a couple. And I just messed it up by using both. And I could have just used that over there. I am so mad at myself. Oh well. Next time I go to the store, I'll buy 2 more cans. Okay, that should be good. That should be good. It was just a little bit left, so we just dump it. Okay, so now that we did that,
we're going to want this to be covered. So I would comfortably say about 2 cups.
I wish they would have made the can a little bit bigger to hold exactly 2 cups in there.
Some milk. This is whole milk that is
Okay, I forgot to tell you guys. I forgot about this part. We need milk. Okay? 2 cups of milk. She didn't say how much milk, but as she was holding this, talking, I looked and I saw the 1 cup and then I saw the milk at the 2 cup. And I was like, yeah, I'm sure? Because it looked like it was coming off, but I think I saw the 2 cup because I saw the 1 cup way below. So it was 2 cups of milk. So we are going to do 2 cups of milk. Okay, and she said warm milk. So you can either warm it in a pan or you can warm it in the microwave. Not bubbling, not hot. Warm. Just warm. Okay? So that means I'm going to try it for 1 minute. All right, this plate I just had the bag of chicken sitting on it after I had just taken the water out of it like 30 minutes before. So I just let it sit on that plate because the bag was all wet. And oh, my mouth has been so freaking dry all day, and I drank a bottle of Sprite. My mouth is still dry and sticky. So after I drink this later on, I've got some apple juice I'm going to drink. I just wanted the apple juice to get cold, so. And sometime when my husband's home for lunch, which I might do a Saturday because we're going to eat Friday nights, I'm going to use this. I got 2 bags called Fideo pasta. They're very little pasta. It's to make Fideo soup. It's Spanish. Okay? So, let's feel it. It's warm. Okay? Nowhere near hot enough for hot chocolate or other stuff, but you know. So let's pour it. Just pour it all around. Don't pour it in one spot. Okay? So that's done. And she said whole milk, but I guess if you had something else, it'd work.
This is whole milk that is, I have already warmed it up. It's not boiling hot, but it is warm because you don't want to add all kinds of cold stuff to it.
I didn't hear what she just said. You don't want to add cold milk.
To the oven,
I didn't hear the
just take that
why.
longer to get to the temperature.
Oh, it's going to take too long for the
Fun part,
cold milk to get to the temperature
stir everything together.
that
Make sure all
everything needs to be. So it's going to take too long. So
seasonings get incorporated. Make sure that onion that I grated with a grater with like a
okay, so
cheese grater.
she's using a spatula, but I'm going to just use this. She's stirring everything in.
Tell that there's even onion in there. It's
Try
gonna
not to move the chicken, but she's getting all the
delicious. I absolutely love onion and garlic. How can you go wrong, right? We need
seasonings
flavor.
and everything mixed in.
Yeah, this would be delicious just as is.
This should not
You gotta add a little bit of
overboil
flour.
because it should be reducing.
This is a half a teaspoon, so we're gonna add
What?
6 half a teaspoons. So what is that?
So, because it's full.
I don't even know. I can't do the math that quick. But those of you who can do the math that quick, you will be able to tell that I think it's only like 3 tablespoons.
Let me see what she's saying.
It's longer to get to the of you who can do the math that quick, you will be able to tell that I think it's only like with a grater, with like a
You see, she said,
grater, it is going to just completely melt. You're not even going to be able to tell that there's even onion in there.
see, the onion's going to melt. You won't even be able to see it in there by grating it.
I absolutely love onion. Onion and garlic. How can you go wrong, right? Winning flavor combination. Now, this would be delicious just as is, but you gotta add a little bit of flour. This is a half a teaspoon, so we're gonna add 6 half a teaspoon. So what is that? I don't even know. I can't do the math that quick. But those of you who can do the math that
6 half a teaspoons. Okay? But the only thing is, she said 6 half a teaspoons, which is 1 teaspoon. But when I saw the piles, there were 8 piles. She did 8. I don't know why, but she said it would be good. It would be good as is, which meaning without the flour would be good. But we're going to need to add the flour. So I don't know why. Maybe it thickens it up. So I guess if you. So we're gonna do 1. You just make little piles of the flour. 2. 3. Ooh. If I did 4, I would be like her. I'm gonna just do an extra one. Okay. That should be it. Let's see.
you will be able to tell that.
So we got 4 piles of flour. That makes 8 half teaspoons. But I know she said 3, but when in the video it shows 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yeah, it shows 8 half teaspoons. Okay, now she mixes it up.
Use a pan that is going to be able to absorb all of this, like hold all of this liquid, because you're going to need this liquid for the rice. Do not try
Sweep the floor when
to
I put
say
it.
cheat yourself and put it in a small pan because the rice will be undercooked if you do not have enough liquid. So keep that in mind.
Get that flour mixed in there.
Okay, got that little corner in there. Now, butter. Look at how awesome.
Okay, now we're gonna put cheese on
this
top.
Butter is. This is some
Now
good
it's a
butter
mixture
right
of cheddar
here.
and
I can't say the word.
Italian style.
Get this kind of butter.
Now, if you want to use something else, that's fine. And you can use sharp. She used sharp cheddar, but I'm using mild.
If you have not tried making your
I will.
butter,
If I had to get a medium cheddar, I would. I don't mind.
right?
But I really don't want sharp.
It is so delicious. And it is so
Oh, first she taken a tablespoon. I mean, a stick of butter. She cut it into squares and is putting them along here. She's putting
this one right here that you can see from the color.
4 down here and 4 down here. Okay.
I'm tired. I woke up, Mom, and I forgot I worked today.
Huh?
I woke up and I was like, dang, did I just waste my whole day? And then I remembered, I was like, oh shit, I worked until 2:30. I forgot it.
Okay, so
What is that? What's in there? What's the
chicken and
liquid?
then rice and then chicken chicken broth, and then there's some seasonings. Here they are. We got some garlic. We got basil, a little bit of basil. There's thyme. There's garlic powder. There was supposed to be 3 tablespoons of this, but
I don't measure. I always season it.
I tried to measure, put it in a bowl, but it was taking too long. But you had to put a lot because it's 3 tablespoons.
Yeah.
Then there was some of this. This is
Chicken,
bouillon, chicken bouillon,
looks good.
and sea salt. Now, look. She
What,
wants
a stick of butter in there?
stick of butter goes along here, and then we're gonna put the cheese, and then it goes in the oven. Okay. So guys, gonna get another knife because I was gonna use the small knife that was in there like this, but I forgot I used it to cut some fat off the chicken. So if she puts 4 down each way, which it don't matter if it's a little fatter, it's okay. We want to do 8. 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, so I did that. Now, she was like, oh, this is such good butter. I don't remember the name of the butter. She showed it, but it was, you guys might know it was a real deep yellow. Not the light, not color of regular stick butter, but this was like a bright yellow, bright as the sunshine. So it was a weird name one. I've seen that name at the store, but okay, so bless you. All right, so let's do this. Well, I put a little more liquid than she did, I guess, because the butter is not just, her butter just stayed on top. Mine is kind of going down. One extra. Oh, go in there. Okay. So there we go. So then we're going to do the cheese. She didn't measure it. She just put, she said you can put whatever you want. You can put as much or as little. So she sprinkled some Italian on there. And then she, did cheddar. And you can, and it says you can use mozzarella as well. So, and I had to get Italian for another recipe, so I remembered that, and I remember I had some left, but I had about this much left, so we'll use that. I checked my recipe. I think it's the only recipe that's going to take Italian this time. So it goes on top. You might not need as much as you would normally put if it was the only cheese going on here. Okay, that's it. But there's still some Italian left. We didn't need the whole thing. When it's low, I roll it up. And then I close it. See, I roll it up and then I close it. so the air will get out of there. If you just close it like this, then there'll be a whole bunch of air in there. I mean, I guess you could go like this and then go close, close, close. But when it's like this long, I want to roll it anyways to put it in the drawer. I'm not going to stick it in the drawer just like this. I do when it's brand new, but. My husband, I'm going to call him to come put it in the oven when it's time. Okay, guys, we are going to chat. I did this before. We chatted for 45 minutes, I think the last time one took for the casserole. This time she said 40 to 45, so we will start with 40. We got to make sure that the rice is soft and the chicken is done. More so, we got to make sure the chicken is done to temperature because you know chicken's got to be 165. Now, if it says let it set for 10 minutes or let it set something, you can take the chicken out at 160 because if it's because it will cook a little sitting, so that's okay. Okay, so let's see what's next. I think the oven is next.
All right, we'll pop that. And now,
Yeah, she's doing her cheese.
with a little bit of oil.
Oh, and then she
Not
sprinkles
oil,
olive
you
oil
can
on there.
use your favorite olive oil.
Sorry, guys. Oh, actually, that's a little. Well, then you can't see anything. But she's gonna sprinkle. She sprinkles olive oil. Oh, see, I'll show you. Can you see what I'm doing? I wish I would have had it this way. See?
All right.
Oh, that's a little much there.
Now you're gonna put this
Just too little.
into the oven for
Okay.
at 400
Like that.
degrees for about.
I wish
about 40 to 45
over here got a
minutes.
little
You wanna
much.
Make sure that the chicken is all
I wish
the
I
way
had one.
cooked
I used to have one. I
and
left
that
it
the rice is also cooked.
in West
More
Virginia.
importantly, the
One of
chicken.
those glass things that had the little tiny hole like that, and I could have done like this without worrying about too much coming out. So.
Look at how
Let me just wash my hands.
this came out.
And I got some oil on them. Okay.
I wish we had smell-o-vision around here because it smells so good.
All right, I'm going to pause it, but I am going to show you a picture of the end of her video. This is the end of her video. Y'all see what that looked like? Okay, so. $400. Preheat your oven to 400. Preheat it when you start. So it can preheat while you're putting the casserole together. Then 40 to 45 minutes, okay? Babe? Alvin?
Yeah.
Come here. Calling my son because my husband's sleeping.
Yes.
Thomas is sleeping. I tried to get him up. Can you help me? This is
He's awake, sitting right there watching TV.
No, not before you came out here. No, he wasn't.
He was awake when I walked out here.
Huh? He wasn't awake when I called your name.
Yeah, he was. He was moving
I
when
looked
I
up
walked
there. Your
out.
eyes were closed.
They were starting to.
I said, baby.
He was faking, so he wouldn't have to come in here.
Well,
Yeah, what do you need?
just to go in the oven. Now, usually I put it on a cookie sheet so it wouldn't over, but it should soak up the
All right,
liquid.
go.
Careful, careful. Just push it back. You're not going to burn your hand as long as you don't touch the. Okay. So, guys, there we go. That's my son. I always say that. Some of y'all already know, but. All right, let's set the timer. 40 minutes,
Thank you.
but it could be 45. We'll see. Okay? Put this. Well, look, first, let me put the flour away. The flour is behind the rice. Okay, now let's put the rice away. Okay. All right, let's get all this stuff put away. This was in here. So this. And this Salad Supreme Perfect Pinch Salad Supreme seasoning, I'm going to show you guys. It's really good. I put it on some other stuff, but I made a pasta salad, and it even had lettuce in it. We just sprinkle some of that, and it's really good. I'm telling you. See, I have this much garlic left, but I've got 2 other full ones because I don't know how I accidentally bought them. I don't know. Okay, so let's get this stuff in the sink. Let's rinse some of this. Okay. I just wanted to rinse some of this. I hate like just putting stuff in the sink. I like to rinse it. Now, if I'm measuring and baking or putting stuff in the thing like I just did, then I'll just put things in the sink. But as soon as I get it in the oven or I'm done, I'll rinse the dishes real quick because I don't just like to leave them out. You know? Okay, so usually I'll just grab a teaspoon, regular spoon, or tablespoon, regular spoon. This time I actually grabbed a measuring spoon. So put what I didn't use in the drawer. This half tablespoon, it's got stuff all over it, flour, so maybe something got on it from when I was measuring. I don't know, but it's going to need to be cleaned. Let me see. Okay, put these 2 in here because the other ones will be in the dishwasher overnight after we clean. Let me see. Okay, nobody's come on YouTube. Anybody on here yet? Oh, hi Shannon. I am sorry. I was trying to. Hi Elizabeth. I know you left. I'm sorry, guys. I was trying to finish it up so I could put it in the oven. Then I looked. I said, I don't see anybody on here. I kept looking, and I didn't realize I did not have my comments scrolled up. I had them to the top. So every time I looked, I wasn't seeing a new comment because it was scrolled to the top. So I apologize, Shannon. Thank you for sticking around. Hi, Miss Debbie. Hi. Miss Debbie's on. My husband put thumbs up, Miss Debbie. Thank you for coming on, Miss Debbie. We miss you and love you. Where are you? Okay, well, you're practically the only one that stays on. Like I had another lady who was on here that has my name, Elizabeth. She got off, I guess. I have made comments before when I'm cooking. Please give me a few minutes to finish what I'm doing, and then I'll turn around every few minutes and look at the screen to see. Because every few minutes I was looking at YouTube and I was looking at Facebook. Nobody was on, and then I did that a couple times. Nobody was on, but I guess the last time I did, people started coming on. But so what did you make anything for dinner, Shannon? You cooking anything for dinner, Miss Debbie? Anything? Hold on, guys. Let me grab. Let me push the chair over. Okay. I just wanted to grab the broom and dustpan because I got a lot of stuff on this kitchen floor, especially from cooking. And earlier I dropped some stuff, but I didn't get it yet. So I am real quick doing a sweep. I don't like to leave stuff and just walk in my kitchen. Plus, my kitchen is very small, so there's not much room. So I'm just going to sweep up real quick, guys. Okay. Oh, that hurt. All right. Okay. I'm just going to put the broom right here. I'll put it back where I had it in a minute. But you know, Shannon? Oh, look what I found at the store, guys, I was looking for. Air fryer liners. There's 50 of them. They were only like $3 and something or $2 something. But air fryer liners for the air fryer I got. Well, for the one that's in the toaster oven, the little basket right here, I don't need, not for that, but the big one that I got that Thomas got from a friend for Christmas, it which we'll be using sometime this month for the first time because we have a recipe, the chicken parmesan that you put on top of spaghetti noodles and put marinara sauce and cheese and all that, and bread the chicken. It's going to be an air fryer recipe, so we're going to use the big air fryer. Now, if I wanted to air fry fries, I could. If I was going to make a lot for people, I would put it in the big one. But yes, these are, you can use these in square or round air fryers. But I think the one we got is square. They're shaped square anyways. It says always place food on liner before use. Weigh down the liner with food. This will keep the liner from coming with heating elements while the unit is heating, which is a fire hazard. Always preheat air fryer. Before placing liner and food in the air fryer. Here, let me see.
What?
Weigh down the liner with food. Oh, I thought somebody else was here. But yes, I found these today. There's 50 of them, and it says 9 inches across. See? So, I always look for stuff to have less cleanup. It's Reynolds Kitchen. So while we're waiting, I got these today. They're freshly made at Walmart. My husband got the M&M ones. He ate a bunch of them. I only ate one. I'm just going to eat one more. Well, 2 are gone because my son had one. But I'm just going to eat one more. These are the sugar cookies. They're really good. Babe,
Damn.
do you want to switch one cookie and try this and I try yours?
Run out of cones. No little feed JR. Smoke my weed, bro.
I'm just switching one cookie with my husband to try his. Oh, okay.
JR. Smoke my weed.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You don't want this? Well, here. I'm coming back, guys. You sure? Positive? My husband ate almost all the cookies. There was. I think there was 10 in there, right? 5 on each side. I told my husband I'll switch a cookie with him. Give him 1 sugar and take one of his. But he only has 1 left. He said just take it. See? This has M&M in it, but I'm just putting it in here because I'm not going to eat it right now. And he dipped his in milk. I bet you the sugar cookies would be good dipped in milk too. And they had snickerdoodle cookies. It's almost $3. It's like $2.98 or something, so I just say $3. It says freshness guarantee. It was near the register as you walk towards the register. but they make these fresh. Man, there's still stuff on the floor. I miss. Now, I don't know if they make the cookies daily or what. Like, I don't know if every day they make new cookies or keep selling the ones that they didn't sell the day before. I mean, they may make more because if they didn't sell some of them, but they still need more for the day, they might make more. But I mean, do they keep selling the ones the day before or they only sell them one day? You know? Because it says freshness date best if used by the 4th. So, for these cookies to be fresh, they're best if they're used by Hi Jessica. Hi Jessie. How are you doing? I missed you. I know. I was trying to eat these cookies. I went to get one for my husband. I probably missed you. Oh man, Jessie. Jessie came on there, babe. Well, I hope you come back on, Jessie. So, what you been doing today, Shannon? Oh, okay, Miss Debbie. How does an air fryer work? Okay, Shannon. It prevents like if you want to eat more healthy, the food in there does not come out as greasy. Alvin, does an air fryer have air go around it? Do you know? Or I think there's an element at the top, right?
Yeah.
There's a heating element at the top, and it heats the food, but it's less grease. So you know when you cook your fries in the oven, they're sometimes greasy, or like if you cook an egg roll, a frozen egg roll in the oven, they're like greasy. I can see the grease on my hands. But when I cook it in the air fryer, like I have a small one. See, this is the air fryer, but it's small because it's it goes in the toaster oven. Okay? I'll show you. See? It goes in my toaster oven. What you do is you put it on top of this little that. So look how bad it is. We just got it since we moved here. Look at that. But it goes on top of there. So with grease or whatever drips through. But I always put a foil on there when I cook whatever, just like I do a sheet pan. And that way it doesn't get all, you know. Okay? Then you're going to turn this button. Where am I? Oh, here. This button. No, that's the toaster timer. This button to down here where it says air fry. And then whatever the food says for the temperature, you put it on. Okay? And then the timer. But if you're going to do less than 20 minutes, then you have to turn it all the way past 20 and back up to whatever. Okay? But now it's on toast because we usually have it on bake because my husband made some Eggos this morning. But if you make toast or Eggos, then you don't need this in there at all. But yeah. And I'll show you. See down here? I got a lot of junk here. I don't have a lot of room. But see that, Shannon? Somebody gave it to my husband for Christmas. We haven't used it yet, but we will use it this month when we make the air fryer parmesan. See? That's the regular air fryer machine. Okay, but the air cooks it on top and it prevents your food from being greasy, a lot less grease. And food does taste good. You can put fries in there. If you buy a box of frozen egg rolls, you can cook egg rolls in there. When I'm on Instagram, I see this guy. He does a lot of air fry recipes, small little snacks for air fryer. I can't think. I haven't used it a lot. I can't think off the top of my head, but there's a lot of food you can put in the air fryer. Yeah. Foods that you can put in the oven or whatever. Some of them can go in the air fryer, like fries. I definitely know fries can. And there's a lot of other foods you can make in the air fryer. They've got air fryer cookbooks. A couple years ago, I bought a big air fryer. It was a red one because I don't know if I remember telling you that a lot of my stuff was red. Okay? We had a red broom, a red trash can, a red microwave. Well, the microwave was red and black, but the front of it was red. We had a red blender, just red. Okay? So I got a red air fryer. Now I got it from either Finger Hut or this other place called Guinea. I think it's called Guinea. And I think you can get some stuff from Finger Hut with the brand Guinea on it. But it's anyways, I got it from there. It was almost $100. It was $99. And I had a shopping limit on Finger Hut. And every few months they would just keep upping it. Man, I love my Finger Hut. But anyways, those places, Finger Hut and Guinea, they sell a lot of, kitchen stuff, appliances, and jewelry, and toys, and a lot of stuff. It's really nice. I love Finger Hut. But anyways, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I used it a couple of times, maybe 2 or 3 times. I didn't use it that much. Anyways, but I took care of it. I would wash it every time I used it, which my daughter didn't, because I gave it to her. She was like, yeah, Mom, I would love an air fryer, because she had just recently moved into her apartment. Her first apartment was with me when we had that little break, me and my husband. But first apartment was with her, but her first real apartment that she was getting with her sister, back in early 2022. She said, yeah, and I gave her my red microwave, the one that's right there. I gave her this microwave because the apartment we were in had a microwave, a microwave above the stove, the ones that are built in. So I used 2 microwaves for a while, if I needed to cook 2 different things in the microwave at the same time for dinner, but not too often. But anyways, so I ended up giving it to her. Both of them she never cleaned real well. So I tried it when she left her last apartment just last month. No, the beginning of January, right before January 4th. It might have been the end of December, beginning of January. She lost her apartment. Well, anyways, I cleaned out the air fryer really good. I was going to take it back. Even though we got that one at Christmas time from his friend, I really don't like the color, but I'm going to use it anyways. I'm grateful. So, but this one was a little bit bigger, but I just couldn't clean it right. It just was not, so I didn't want it. So that was okay. I'm not mad. So I cleaned the microwave as well, and I took the microwave back because I don't know if you heard me say before, when I had the white microwave, the big one, it was really big and took up a lot of room on the counter. It was too big, but I accepted it because my husband's mom bought it. Well, she bought it for herself for $30 because it was used. But it was way too big for her counter. We went to her house on Christmas. It was the first time I saw her apartment. Yes, and the kitchen counters are not very big. So counters were even smaller than our counters, so she didn't have a lot of room for that big microwave. And the inside, when you take off the plate and then you take off the other part that with the little tiny wheels that make the plate spin, it looked like it was rusted. That's what the word I was trying to think of. Rusted. So when you try to wipe around there, all that rust would come off on your, but you wasn't going to get it all off because it was stuck there. But it was, a very old microwave, I guess. But it was big. So the wattage was pretty high. So, so when I got this red microwave back, I had to get used to the small one again. But yeah, that was the one the first one we had was, this is the first one we had. This one is super old. We got this microwave when we lived in Bandera, didn't we, babe? Babe. Oh, he's sleeping. But we got this when we lived, the first apartment that we got after we were in a extended stay hotel when my son came home, we had to get a 2-bedroom. We got that microwave when we lived there. Or did we already have it? We got it in the other apartment we had, our first apartment we ever had here in Texas. Maybe. That microwave is pretty old. But when I gave it to her, and then we ended up leaving the apartment we were sharing with my husband's friend, because I couldn't take living with him. I wanted to stay at that apartment, but we were going to go down to a 1-bedroom from a 2-bedroom, but they didn't have it at the moment. They wouldn't have it for 2 months, and they were going to go up to $1,700 for the rent, plus another $200 to go month to month. So it would have been $1,900 for the next 2 months. No. We couldn't afford that. But anyways, so we had to buy another microwave. Well, we bought one just like this when we moved into our apartment last August. No. Yeah, August of 2023. Yes. No. We were here in August of 23. August of 2022. Oh my gosh. But anyway, so we bought that. And then when we moved to West Virginia for a little while, we took it with us. And it's not there anymore. It got sold. After we left, the microwave was in my son's house. He brought it to the house because somebody wanted to buy it. And they wanted to come by the house and check it out. So he heated a cup of water so they could prove it works. But it was perfect because I kept it clean. I did not let it get dirty. We had just bought it in August of the previous year. So it was maybe 10 months old. But, so it wasn't even a year-old microwave. So, and I take care of my stuff. Now, I got to clean my microwave and my toaster oven. It's in need of a clean. So I know that. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. But, some lady bought it. My son did it for me. I was already gone. He tried to sell some of my other stuff. I had a lady that was going to buy the bed, but she kept going back and forth on it. Kept saying she was going to go there a certain time, but then wouldn't show. Well, she would say, I won't be able to make it at that time, blah, blah. And then she didn't say nothing for like 1 or 2 months. And then all of a sudden she talks about, is the bed still available? And I'm like, yes. The only reason I gave her another chance is because nobody else was asking about the bed. But if other people were, I wouldn't have given her that chance. But she did the same thing. So, and then after that, she never spoke again. So I was trying to sell the bed only for $100, but it didn't have the box spring, but the mattress was not bad. The mattress was in perfect condition because the mattress was only 3 years old, I think. But still, it was, and the top of the mattress looked perfectly white, like it was brand new. So it was good. But, was I talking about? Oh yeah. So yeah. But anyways, so I'm slowly getting some of the stuff back. I don't have a lot of stuff that I had. Like the big brown cabinet that I had to sell that before we moved. Now I want to get another one, but I'm trying to remember where I got it from. I think I got it from Finger Hut, which now my husband has an account. I don't have mine no more, but he has one. But we're on a trial one where they give you like 200 or 250 to spend, and once you spend it, you have to pay it off in. I think they divide it into 6 months or 8 months, and once you pay it off, I don't know if you could pay it off early. I'd have to ask. But once you pay it off, if you do it successfully with no missed payments, nothing, then they'll turn your account instead of a starter account, they'll turn it into a regular account. And as you make payments, they'll up your limit. But they up it fast, so it doesn't even take long. You can make like 3, 4, 5 payments and they're ready to up your. But don't let that. But I don't want to just say, "Oh, I want that. Oh, I want that." No, what I need, like I need that brown cabinet so I can put more dry food and stuff in there. But I don't think I can have it in here. Which we got another apartment we want to try for when this one. Before this one ends, but it's an income based and it's really nice and I like that area over there better. So and we're by a mall, so we're by a mall now, but this one we can walk across the street to the mall. So the brown cabinet couldn't fit in here anyways. We got a deep freezer just in December. I got $200 from a friend that sends it to me every Christmas and birthday. I don't ask her to. She chooses to. Every birthday in April, she sends $200. Every Christmas, she sends $200. She's done that for the longest time. I don't ask, but she was someone who was always there for me. She could be my mom, that's how old. But she was always there for me. I met her when I was a teenager at a church we were going to in Virginia. But she's in another state now. She had moved because of her job moved her. But anyways, and she also got married. She's been married for a while, but she got married. She wasn't married when I knew her. But anyways, I miss her so much. You don't even know. But anyways, so when the deep freezer came in there, that's about all the room it could take up. Because we got a plastic drawer thing over there by the deep freezer. It's 3 big drawers to put some kitchen stuff in. And right in front of it, we got the dog's box of bones, the air fryer we haven't used yet, snacks, stuff, because we don't have room anywhere else. We don't even have a little closet thing to put dry food in. You know, the little cupboard cabinet things. You know, the little doors you open, you got several shelves of my brain wasn't thinking. So you got several shelves of to put your dry food. We don't have that. So we're using cabinet. We're using like this cabinet right here where I'm standing. It's a double door. It's full with stuff. The one next to it is full with stuff. It's a double door. And above the right above the stove is a double one, but it's smaller, Plus it's got a plug in there. I don't know where that plug is for. But then this one is for our containers. And this one right at the end is for plates and bowls and cups. But they're all squished in there, and then this whole counter right here where I'm standing in front of, where my iPad's on, this whole counter right here, it has, look, little buckets with my seasoning, oils right there. It's got a couple of things like that. So, and this counter, you couldn't put your microwave or your toaster oven or anything on here anyways, because they got no plug over here. On this, by this counter, they've got no plug. There's only a plug on this counter over here in front of the toaster oven and one over here behind the microwave. Usually there's a plug by every counter. And I don't know why they didn't put one by this. They didn't do a lot of stuff. They didn't put a light in our room. They didn't put a light in the living room. They only got one in the kitchen, dining room, and bathroom, and hallway. But okay, I wish you would have put a light and a fan. But if you don't want to put the fan, fine. But at least the light. They didn't put. The way they built the closet is messed up. When I put hang my shirts, the bottom of the shirts land on the little one of the shelves. So they put the shelf too close to the where you hang your stuff. So, and then when you first walk in, right to your right is a little area about this small that has a thing to hang stuff. That has no shelf under it, so that's where I hang my dresses. My husband's got some stuff hanging there, but that's where I hang my dresses. Because my dresses, if I tried to hang them on the other side, they would bunch up like this because there's definitely no space. There's just space for my shirts because they touch the shelf. So my dresses would definitely bunch up because they would go below that shelf. So they didn't. If I got to show you guys one day on a live what my closet looks like. They really didn't construct it right. It's really kind of weird. But let's see. Oh, I've been talking all this time. We only got less than 7.5 minutes. 7 minutes and 15 seconds. So time went fast. So let's see how long I've been on here. 1 hour and 15 minutes. Okay, so we're going once it time's up, I'm going to test the rice, make sure it's soft, and I gotta test the temperature of the chicken. I want to make sure the chicken is all the way done. Now, it's been 40 minutes, so it should be, but it was underneath all that stuff, so you never know. But let me just look in the oven to see what it's looking like. The liquid is bubbling up. It might be a little too liquidy, because what I did was I put a whole can in there of chicken broth, which is 1 cup and 3/4, 1 3/4 cup. Okay, she said about 2 cups, right? But it's 1/4 of a cup short of 2 cups in the can. But I thought it needs a little bit more. Some of the rice and chicken was showing. So I go and I opened the second can and I poured some in there. I poured it all the way down there. Was about this much left of the broth, but I think I poured a little too much in there. So it's going to be a little liquidy. But I may let it sit out for about 5 minutes so the rice can soak up the liquid. You know how you take the lid off your rice when it's done and you leave it a little bit of liquid in there. You don't want to leave a lot. You leave just a little bit of liquid in there because you don't want dry rice. And the rice will kind of soak it up. That's why you want to leave a little bit of liquid because the rice will soak it up. So you don't want to cook it till the liquid is all the way cooked out because then your chicken will get too dry. So you just need a tad bit of liquid. The rice make it kind of soft, and the rest of the liquid will automatically soak up into the rice as you take the lid off. So that's what I'm hoping that will do if I let it set for 5 minutes. But I don't know if I've ever cooked a casserole or anything like that with uncooked rice because I get afraid that the rice won't cook all the way. But yeah. So yes, I just been tired. I just been going because I got up like, what was it? 8 something, 8:30 or something. Did I take my medicine? Yeah, I got up. My alarm goes off at 8:30. Got to take my medicine. So it was closer to 8:45, I think. I took all my medicine, and I got dressed and then took my medicine. Then me and my husband got dressed too, and then we went out and walked the dog. And when we came back in, did I walk the dog by myself? I might have walked Rowdy by myself because my husband left to go get plasma before the Sam's curbside was ready, which he came back pretty quick because his iron or his something was just a little high. It's by points, and it was like 1 or 2 points high. Nothing really bad, but for plasma, they say you can't get plasma. So, and they find that out by pricking your finger and testing your blood, like putting in. They can see it right away. So, anyways, they say it has to do with someone not drinking enough water. But I would go there after I drank one bottle of a 16.9 water, just a regular bottle, just your average regular bottle, and mine would be just fine. But he would drink 2 or 3 bottles, and his would be too high. So I don't know. So hopefully he can go back tomorrow, and it's good. That happened last week. Friday he couldn't, and then Saturday it was fine, and he was able to. Which messes things up because when he goes on Friday, and since Sundays he don't have to work till 9 instead of 8, he'll go to the plasma at 7 in the morning and get done by 8 or 8 something, and go to work because he has my son's car. He takes my son to work on Sundays and Fridays because we use it on Fridays, but Sundays because he gets off and he goes pick up my son. But anyways, now he can't get it on Sunday because if he gets it tomorrow, he wouldn't be able to get it till Monday because it's every other day or every other 2 days or something like that. But and then he can't get it Monday because of his work hours. So all week and he can't get it again until he's off Friday. So it's like he's only getting it 1 day a week instead of 2 because of that. But the last time that happened, which was last week, he was good on Saturday, and we really needed the money, but this week we were fortunate because my son gave us the 100 he normally pays, and we just have to make up 150 for rent because we thought we were going to get the taxes. Well, we did get them because it showed. It did. It was deposited into our bank, and the IRS took it right back. They said the name wasn't correct on there. Not my name, obviously, because I thought it was, because my name had an R. It's Elizabeth R. Gibbs on the taxes, but in the bank, it's just Elizabeth Gibbs. So I thought that was the problem, and I thought I could fix it by telling the IRS take off the R, or my bank said they could add on my middle name or whatever they need to do, but that wasn't it. It's because it didn't have my husband's name on it. Can you believe that? And they said, because I was put on hold for 2 hours. Oh no, an hour, almost an hour and a half before I got someone. Then they kept transferring me, and each transfer made me wait 10, 15, 20 more minutes. I was so mad. But anyways, I was finally told my husband is the main person on the taxes. I didn't know that. He's the main person on the taxes. So we either can deposit it into an account with both our names on it, which we don't have one right now, or we can deposit it into his account because he's the main person. We can deposit it in his account with just his name. Now, if I would have known that, I would have used his account instead. So now we have to wait up to 9 weeks to see when the bank will return the money, which she says up to 9 weeks is the longest time, but usually it's turned way for that. Then they're going to automatically send out a check, which could take up to 4 weeks. But normally we get it sooner than that, but it could take up to 4 weeks. Oh, geez, Louise. That's what I say. Geez, Louise. All right, I'm getting it out the oven. I'm leaving the oven on because I don't know if it's done yet, so I don't want to. Okay, so it's very, very hot. So first of all, I'm going to use a fork. I'm going to get some of the rice. I want to see how the rice tastes. Then I'm going to test the temperature of the chicken. Okay? So let's see. Let's get some of the rice. Because definitely if the rice is not done, I don't know. The chicken still may be done. I don't know. But let me see. I'm going to blow on it and I'm going to test the chicken. Tastes kind of like too much seasoning of all. Alvin?
Is it done?
Taste. Well, I got to test the chicken to make sure it's the right temperature, but taste the rice.
Why is
It's hard
it
to tell,
It's
but
not
it
even
looks-
thick.
Alvin, the rice.
Yeah. What is all? What is this?
The rice is right here. The cheese is browned up, Alvin. I know because I think I put a
Why is
little
it so
too much.
watery?
I think I put a little too much chicken broth. I know it might be too much seasoning.
No, the rice is hard.
It's not real hard. Well, she said 40 to 45, and it was only 40.
Feel it. Like not even close to being done.
Okay, guys. That's why I don't like putting raw chicken in them. But let me test the chicken to see what. Let's test the chicken to see what the temperature of the chicken is. I gotta pull one up because.
Who ate the rest of my Doritos?
Huh?
Who ate the rest of my Doritos?
I did not. Okay, guys, we're gonna test it. Oh, let me turn it on. So now what? The chicken that I tested is done, Alvin.
No.
Okay. So, chicken's done. I'm going to do something. Okay. Alvin, I'm going to do something here. Oh, I still got to make some vegetables. But I'm going to do something here. I hope that worked. I dumped some of the liquid because I think it was too much. But if it takes longer than 5 or 10 more minutes, then I may not never do the rice and chicken. I may just cook the chicken on its own and ooh, it's a lot of seasoning though too. I think it's too much seasoning as far as I see. But I did the measurement she said. Okay. So, a few more minutes. Now I'm going to rinse this. I dumped some of the liquid down in the sink, so I tried to dump it down the drain, but it didn't. It splattered someplace, so I'm trying to rinse it. Trying to get this water hot. Okay, guys, I just wanted to give it a little bit longer. Hopefully, maybe some of the liquid I dumped. Hope that it probably dumped some of the seasoning out too, but still, it tasted real like there was too much seasoning in there. Well, I hope the chicken's good enough to eat because if the rice messes up, then fine. But the chicken, you know how it is. Chicken is more expensive than rice, so. You know how it is, peoples. I can't, but I want another cookie. I want the sugar cookie. But Shannon. Oh, let me turn this around so I can talk to y'all too. Anybody come on YouTube? No. I am so surprised you're sticking with me. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you saw me when I ate the first cookie at the beginning. These are the homemade sugar cookies from Walmart. They're on a table as you walk towards the self-checkout registers. They had these. They had some M&M cookies. They had some snickerdoodles. They're all fresh, and there's about 10 of them. And they taste like homemade. They are so good.
What'd you do to it? What'd you do to it?
I dumped some of the liquid in the sink. But it just tastes. Is it me?
By the way,
Oh, sorry guys. Is it me or not? Does it taste real? Not spicy like hot spicy, but like real spicy, like too much spice in there.
no, the seasoning tasted fine.
It was fine
To me,
because I did exactly as the lady said in the video. She was like 3 tablespoons of the 2 tablespoons of the bouillon chicken powder. So,
no, it's just the rice wasn't done. The rice was hard.
well, how much longer do you think that's going to take?
I don't know.
Huh?
Maybe like 5-7 minutes.
You think so?
Maybe a little longer.
Okay, guys. I put 10 minutes on the microwave. Ow. Sorry, guys. I bit the inside of my cheek again. Watching me eat that cookie. You want dessert, Shannon? I've been on here an hour and 33 minutes. Well, I've seen people do lives for longer than that. I've been on lives that were 2 hours long. And I'd just be like, sometimes I would go on my iPad and listen to the live and do things on my phone, or be on my phone and watch the live and go on my iPad and do stuff. But there's some stuff on my phone that I can do that I can't do on my iPad. Like, okay, like for instance, when I go to Facebook on my iPad, it's a whole different setup than it is on my phone. And it's like, I can't just go to my picture on the bottom right and click on it and see like reels and all this. Like, I had to search for where the reel thing was on my iPad, and I can't see a list of, well, I can't see like my reels that I've done. Like on my phone, when I click on my picture and I click reels, I can click on my picture, my little small picture on the right side again, on the top though, and it will show me, it'll come up with a whole bunch of squares that has all the different videos and reels that I've done. So when I'm doing my word of the day, I can see if I did the word of the day yesterday on here, because if I didn't, then I'll do it today on that page. But if I see that I did a reel for word of the day yesterday, then I'll go to my other page, whatever page I'm on. Like if I'm on Elizabeth Gibbs and I see I did one yesterday, then it's time to go on Elizabeth's life and do the reel, because I do the reel on each other page and then I just share it to the other one. I don't do, at the beginning I used to do a reel, one on both pages, but now I just do one and then I share it to the other page. So I take turns. If I did a reel yesterday on Elizabeth's life, today is Elizabeth Gibbs, and then tomorrow will be Elizabeth's life again, you know. But then once it uploads, I share the link to the other page that I didn't do the reel, and you know, like that. So, but when I'm on my iPad, I can't see all the reels that I've done. Like that. So it's a frustrating thing. Because there's a lot of things. And like when I go to my YouTube, because my iPad is set to my cooking channel and my other ones, when I go to my iPad and go to my cooking channel, I click on the plus button on the bottom that brings up, you know, it's supposed to say shorts, post, live. Like if you want to go live, you click the live. If you're making a post, click post. If you're going to do a short, click short. Shorts are reels, okay? But they don't give you as long on YouTube to do a short as you do a reel. Reel's like up to a minute and a half. On YouTube, it's only up to a minute. But anyways, when I click that button, it doesn't show shorts, the option for shorts on my iPad. But when I click on shorts, when I click on that plus button on YouTube on my phone, it shows shorts. See what I'm saying? So there's a lot of stuff that I can see and do through my phone that the iPad. So it's kind of frustrating. I mean, the iPad is a bigger screen, but still, it's kind of frustrating. You know? Oh, okay, yeah. So that's good. You know, sometimes when I got to do stuff, you know, I'll watch my other friend Shannon, the other Shannon. I'll watch her live because she gets on the live for like an hour, 2 hours, and sometimes I'll be talking to her, and then when she's got to do something, like I'm going to go do this, she'll give the phone to her mom, and her mom will talk to us. So she shares her live with her mom. But anyways, her mom, you know, has a lot of medical problems, but her mom is a nice lady, and she speaks to us and talks. But anyways, my point is, I'll be watching her live, and since it's so long, sometimes I'll be like watching it from my phone and doing stuff on my iPad, or watching it from my iPad doing stuff from my phone if I need to. Or like the other day when I was doing my shopping list, you know, putting it in my cart to get ready for today to go pick up, I was using my iPad to put stuff in my Walmart cart, Sam cart, and my phone. I had my headphones on. I was listening to her live, and you know, whenever I need to make a comment, I stop for a minute, comment, and go back to, you know. Or sometimes I'll say, I'm here, I'm just, sweeping my floor or doing this, that, the other. Because that's why I put my headphones on. I can hear better because of my hearing problem. Plus, I can put the phone down and still listen. So, and then sometimes I go pick up the phone if I need to make a comment if it's alive. So, all right. So the timer went off. Let's check this. Because I want to be able to show y'all that my tasting it and what it looks like. But if the rice is not ready, what can I do? My arm just tapped on the side of the hot stove again. Not as much. It barely touched it. I felt it, but it barely touched it. See? You see, that was the last time it did it. But you see where it's missing the scab right there? Right there? Yeah, it just came off because that's where it touched. I can't believe it. Every time. Maybe I should try to put it more in the middle instead of maybe, I don't know. But let's see. It's the rice that's more concerning. So I'm tasting the rice. I do not know what's going on. Alvin! I don't know what's going on, guys, because I don't want to have to say, hey, I'll just show you pictures when I post it on Facebook, but I can't show you right now. I can't taste test it because it's not getting ready, and I don't want to make y'all wait for 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a little mad. I don't think the chicken's ready, I think. Put it in. I was going to say, don't put it back in there. You can't just swallow it?
It's still hard.
As hard as it was before?
I don't know why it's not cooking.
The chicken's going to get overdone.
Take the chicken out. And then just mix it back in.
Give me something. Where you want me to put? Where should I put the chicken?
Just on the plate.
Okay. This has been rinsed with very hot water because I had the bag of chicken. Well, the chicken wasn't frozen; it was thawed out, sitting on there because it was going to be about another 30 minutes before I started dinner, so or a little more, I don't know. But it's been rinsed with hot water because I'm going to put the chicken on here because the chicken was already at the temperature it's supposed to be, so it's going to get overcooked. So we're going to try. What we're going to do now is I'm taking the chicken off. We are going to put this in for another 10 minutes. And if the rice is still hard, then I'm going to let y'all go because I do not want to keep y'all in here, every time I need to put it back in. So we could hit 2 hours or more if I kept doing that. Who knows? You know what I mean? So I'm just stirring around the chicken, trying to get it off of the chicken so I don't take too much rice out, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Yeah, one chicken is. One chicken was falling apart because it was so done. That's what I mean by that. It's a lot of juice in here. Okay, so put it down here. Okay. Okay. I'll talk to you for another 10 minutes. And if it's not done, then I'm just going to let you guys go and show y'all a picture of what it looks like. I should have took a picture before I took the chicken out. Shoot, I'll put the chicken back in. And I'll have to show y'all a picture. My dog is sniffing. Can you all see her? Brown. Oh, she's going away. She was standing right here under the plate, like right down here. She was sniffing. Brown. Look at Mama. Say hi. Say hi. Yeah, see, we got since I did my shopping and curbside pickup, got all drinks and sodas and snacks, and that freezer is full. This freezer is full. It's got mostly vegetables and some pizzas and stuff like that. Our other deep freezer has all the meat, and I got some fish fillets instead of fish sticks because I couldn't see them online, and some nuggets and taquitos and a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm poor. I'm like seriously poor. We barely make our bills. But how do I buy all that food? That was a little over $600. It was a little under $300 for Walmart, and it was about $630 or $640 for Sam's. I mean $340 or $350, not $630. A little under $300 for Walmart. But how? Because the four payment thing I'm doing, I've got to pay about $70 or $80. Then every 2 weeks, same thing. But since I'm not buying any food, the week that is the food week, because we would shop every 2 weeks, not next week, but the 15th, when it's food week, now instead of having 200, we have 225 in the food budget. So that goes towards making the next four payment thing. So instead of adding extra to a budget, the payments just come from the food money because we're not shopping. All this food is a month worth. So you see what I'm saying? I decided to do it that way to see if it was easier, because the first time I did it, I didn't do it that way. I just did Sam's. I did a whole haul for $300, and the four payments I had to make in addition to my $200 of food money, because the $200 I would go shopping at Walmart for just 2 weeks, and sometimes we'd overspend. But how do I spend $300 for a month at Walmart online? But when I went in the store, I couldn't keep it at 200. It went over. Sometimes it went to 270. I'm like, that's what a roundabout, or if not just a few more dollars, what I'm spending at Walmart for a month. I don't understand, but maybe because I was in the store more tempted. I just don't know. But anyways, I don't know. Maybe because some of the stuff like the big nuggets I buy at Walmart, I'm now buying at Sam's or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, I was trying to make the $75 payment or the $80 payment to Sam's and the $200 to spend at Walmart every 2 weeks. That was hard. Yes, that was hard. Oh, I forgot to put the kitchen timer. I'm going to go for 8 minutes. Shoot. Since I already been talking for about a couple minutes. So, I decided, what if I did the 4 payments on Sam's and Walmart, and that way I can use the $200 that I usually shop at Walmart with to make the 4 payments. Because when it comes up, all I have is Walmart and Sam's to make a payment. So now that I added $25, I have, if I do 75 and 75, make a payment, that's $150, and then I'll have an extra 75 left, which means I can make an extra payment for Walmart or Sam's, which means it'll help me get it paid off sooner. So when after the month is over, when it's next time to shop, I still have 1 or 2 payments left at Walmart and Sam's. But like today, I think out of the food money, because I had an extra 75 put in the budget for either Sam's or Walmart, I was able to use that. So I'm going to have about $50 or $55 left, and the last payment on Walmart is $55. It went down because they readjusted it for something. But so instead of 75, it's $55. So if I have that left, then I'll just pay that, and Walmart will be paid off from the last month when I did it. Not from when I did it today, but from the last time. So then in the next 2 weeks, all I'll have left is Sam's. It's a $79 payment on Sam's. Well, I'll have the Walmart and Sam's for the new load I got today, but I'll only have 1 payment left for Sam's. So that means the next 2 weeks, pay off Sam's, make a payment on the new Sam's and Walmart, and that's $225, what I have in the food budget. And I have not put any extra money into the budget for that. See what I'm saying? The only extra that I added in there was another $25 to the food budget. That's it. So I'm thinking this works better because I wouldn't have $600 to spend. And sometimes it's a little over because I went a little under $300 for Walmart this time, but I went over like $340 or $350 to Sam's. So that payment is like 80 something instead of 75. So, but it varies each time because like this time I had to get toilet paper, so I got to Sam's $20 toilet paper, and was it the last time or the time before that I had to get laundry soap, which was $20. This thing is big. So I got laundry soap, and then one time I may have to buy paper towels or something. So and if I didn't have the honey barbecue wings that I have, I would have ended up buying some, and it would have cost more because I always buy them. Because I got to buy some stuff for me too, because I don't eat the little mini pizzas. Like I like the round ones, and I like the round mini pizzas, and I like the DiGiorno round ones, the deep dish ones, the individual ones, and I like the the ones that are I forgot what they call them, French. They're kind of long, and then they're rounded at each end. No, I think one end is straight like that, and it comes down. It's like this, and it comes down, and it rounds out, and then it comes straight down. I forgot what you call those. French bread pizzas, I think. Yeah. So, I like those kinds. but I'll only eat cheese or Hawaiian. And they had these mini pizzas, round mini pizzas, because those square ones are Tostinos. So they used to have Tostinos round ones. They still do. But at our HEB place, they used to sell, they don't even sell them at Walmart, but they used to have them with Hawaiian pizza, the little round ones. And I would buy like 3 of them because they come with 2 in a pack. The round pizzas, they come with 2 in a pack. So I would buy about 2 or 3 of them for me. But then they stopped. They still sell the cheese ones, the pepperoni one, whatever. Don't sell the Hawaiian ones anymore. Our HEB store don't even sell Hawaiian pizza. DiGiorno Hawaiian pizza. They don't sell any Hawaiian pizza, any brand. I was kind of mad because that's my favorite pizza. But at Walmart, they had the DiGiorno Hawaiian pizza still. Yes, they do. So we have to go there to definitely get it. See, I love my HEB store because that's the kind of store where you can go to their app and load up. If you see coupons that you want to use, you can click coupon. Like you go to coupons, look through all the coupons, and if you see a coupon you want to use, you click coupons, and if you didn't use them all, that's fine because you may clip some and use it another time. But if you scan your phone, or I forgot how they do it, you go to the app and there's somewhere in the coupon thing, there's a barcode. But if you click it, it will take away the coupons that they know from what they know you bought. If you didn't buy it, the coupon will still stay there. But and then they also have paper coupons around the store. They'll be hanging by where the wherever the coupon is for. It'll be hanging by there. Like they'll have a clip hanging with the coupons, and you can pull one off and take it to the register. Some coupons are only online, but they have some that are online and in store. You can use them either way. And then there's some that are just paper, so it depends. But they have a lot of their yellow coupons. They hang around the store. They usually have a lot of them, but they don't have a lot that for stuff that I'm buying. So 1 minute and 10 seconds left, and I'm going to check it. If it's still not done, then we're going to end this because I don't want to keep you on here. So, because there's a lot of times I watch people or listen to things on my phone while I'm doing other things. That's one reason why I have my headphones. Second reason is because, sometimes it's hard for me to hear things just by holding the phone. So it's easier for me to hear if I put headphones on. Is that for you, Shannon? Is it easier for you to hear things on your phone if you have headphones on? Is it easier for you? And if you do put headphones on, do you have to take off your hearing aids or your hearing aids Bluetooth or something like that? I heard there are some like that. So how does that work? Where'd I put the... So yours are Bluetooth. Okay. So you can wear headphones in, have your hearing aids in? Well, it's burning around the edges, so I don't know how many more times I can put this back in there. Because I took the chicken out because the chicken was going to get too dried up. See? I mean, the inside is not burned up. It's just the edges are getting that way. What did I do with that fork? Oh. I'm kind of stirring it up. All right, let's do this. Let's cross our fingers, Shannon, that this chicken. Cross our fingers, YouTube, that this rice, is soft. Alvin? Just take a very small bite. Don't waste the rice. Because I don't need you gagging on acting like it's a very... It just came out the oven. My son grabbed a casserole dish. Any softer? Is it eatable?
It's still a tiny bit hard, but it's way better.
Is it eatable? It's gonna get burned. Look at the pan.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Okay, guys.
It's gonna have to be. Look at like you said. Look at the pan.
Should I put the chicken back in?
Were you gonna cut it up anyway, or no?
No,
We'll just take pieces off the plate.
because I didn't take my picture.
Well,
I didn't take my-
put the chicken back.
I didn't take my picture, guys. I didn't take my picture. So, I need to get my picture. Whoops. Whoops. Well, the chicken was kind of buried down in there, but it's now on top, kind of. Okay? So we'll just scoop a chicken out and... Let me rinse this plate. Finally, I'm sorry keeping you guys up. I was about to say goodbye and y'all know. But, oh. No, we can use this one. Okay. So let me show you. Don't worry about the pan around the edge. I'm sorry about that. Okay, guys? But the rice is a tad bit hard, but it's still, but it's a lot softer, more softer than it was, so we're just going to go with it. Yeah. But I don't know. Some of the seasonings I may cut down on, like the salt. It was one tablespoon. She said because it was you don't want to put that much because sea salt is more salty than regular salt or something like that, she said. But next time I'm gonna put like half a tablespoon. Because when I put in the chicken broth, I bought one can that said 33% less sodium. But the second can I grabbed because the other cans kept being dented. I didn't even look at it and I forgot. And it was not less sodium. So there was probably there's a lot of salt in chicken broth. So, and chicken bouillon powder, instead of 3 tablespoons, I might go with 2 or something like that. So, or 1.5, but not so much. And I don't know if I could just do it by covering the chicken with all that stuff so it could be flavored. And then cook the rice separate, but the rice won't have this flavoring. That's the problem. But this was my concern I was going to take the chance, but this was my concern. This was my concern about putting raw rice in the in a casserole dish. I was worried that it wasn't going to cook right. So I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. I have to look it up online, or I'm going to ask a friend of mine named Sean. I don't know if you remember meeting him, Shannon. I don't know if you ever did. It was my mom's friend Donna, her son. But anyways, I'm going to ask him because he's a very good cook. And he knows a lot of stuff about cooking. So I'm going to ask him about this problem. Because I was having a problem too with when I would make like pot pies. You know, instead of making the biscuit dough on the bottom and the biscuit on the top like a pot pie. Remember how, you know, they have some recipes where you put the actual biscuit on top, right? Well, when I put a raw biscuit on top and cook it in the oven, the biscuits would come out, the top of the biscuits would be nice and brown. But the bottom of the biscuits would be uncooked and soggy. Yep. And it happened every time I'd use a biscuit for any meal. And I kept wondering, why is it doing this? What can I do to fix this? Because I love pot pie and all the other meat. I made some other meal. It wasn't even pot pie. It was something else. And I made it with biscuits, and that happened too. And I was like, oh, I was, frustrated. So, I got my own idea, and I wanted to make sure that my idea was a good one. So I asked that guy. I didn't tell him what my idea was, but I just wanted to see what he would say. So his idea was to take the biscuits, cook them halfway, so they're about 13 minutes, so cook it for about 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Okay? Cook the dough for about 6 or 7 minutes. The biscuits, and then put them on top of whatever you're making, and they should be okay because you halfway cooked them. So that should be, and it worked. It worked. So now I solved that problem. Now I want to ask him about this other problem. Because I don't want to do it again and not know what to do. So anyways, yes. So my brownie's sitting right by the kitchen on the floor. She's so cute. I don't know why she's sitting there. She can get into the kitchen if she wanted to. Yeah, I was just putting some the dishes away from the dishwasher that was washed last night. I never got to put away the dishes. I was so busy doing so much stuff. It was crazy. So, all right, it's done. So I'll put this over where it belongs and that later. Okay, so now I am going to go ahead. I didn't take a picture.
Let me get my bowl.
No, I took that out the dishwasher. I put it over there on top of the green one.
Okay. Move, Randy.
Okay, so let me take a quick picture. Okay. Now, wait a minute. Hand me the computer. I did forget to show YouTube. I'm sorry, guys. I got it? I know the lighting on here is very, very bad. There it is. And even though I did show you,
I'm sorry.
Oh, I forgot to make a vegetable. You want some corn?
I'll be fine. I'm hungry.
Oh, my plan. That's why I buy vegetables to go along with food that don't have them. But anyways, YouTube, I know the picture, it doesn't show it very well. So I'm definitely going to post the pictures I take on YouTube as a post so y'all can see the pictures real well. I'm going to take a picture of my, watch out. I'm going to take a picture of my bowl as well, okay? All right, look at the, that's good?
This part of the rice tastes good. It must have only been a little bit that was hard.
Tell that to YouTube. He likes it, YouTube.
That's good.
It's good, he says. I don't know why. I always want to make, we have, look at this. I bought 4 bags. There's 3 bags up there, 4 bags down there. There's green beans, there's broccoli.
All right.
We're going to have the broccoli with the tuna helper because it's broccoli tuna helper.
All right.
But anyways, so guys, okay? Here. Oh, never mind. So I'm going to make this. Let's go. Get some of the rice. Oh, let me turn the oven off. Okay. Let's get a second small one since we already, because they're small. Okay. A little bit more. All right. Because this is, usually I make my husband's plate, but I taste out of his and give it to him. Babe. Brownie, wake your daddy up. Babe. My husband's not waking up, but I'll tap on him when I get over there. I'm trying to decide if he wanted a fork. See, it's better to eat with a fork when you're for the chicken because it's still a whole piece, but it's better for the rice with the spoon, so we're just going to do pork. Okay. So, let's do this. Let me get a... Trying to tear a piece. I was trying to tear a piece off of the chicken. Okay. Let me add a little rice with it. Okay. Oh, that's good. That's good. Get out my fork. Oh, that's good. Okay. Since I took a bite of the chicken, I'll leave this as mine.
Hey, it's me, your dry skin. I'm craving something menacing. The Ceramide is CeraVe. CeraVe with 3 essential ceramides helps restore the natural barrier so I can walk in nature and feel it.
Okay. So this is my husband's. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this live. Hi, Derek. I don't know how long you've been on here, but I'm about to get off. The dinner is ready. I'll show it to you. This was dinner. Okay. So I'll show you my bowl with the rice and chicken. And I'll post some pictures. I'll try to post them tonight. I sometimes forget and they don't get posted till the morning. But YouTube, I'm going to post pictures on YouTube as well. Because I know when I show the food, it's kind of blurry. It's not, I know you can see me, but it's not, it makes a glare from the kitchen light. My iPad does not. only YouTube does. And when I show you the food on the stove, it never shows clearly. So I apologize for that, YouTube. But I will remember to post pictures tonight or tomorrow morning for you, YouTube, so you can see what it actually looks like without being blurry. And I'll post, even though you all saw it on Facebook, I post it anyways. Okay? So I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to end the live like I end all lives, guys. And I'll be on Facebook tomorrow, YouTube, on Elizabeth Gibbs' page. Okay, so if you're not following me on Elizabeth Gibbs' page, go over there and follow me. And if you're not following me on my second page as well, Elizabeth's Life, Elizabeth''S Life, Life. Okay, and if you guys on Facebook are not following me on Elizabeth's Life, head over there and follow me. Okay, that's my secondary Facebook page. And if you'd like to do the Cash App, it goes towards all my content, and it goes towards the food I use to make my recipes. I want to go back to doing more than 2 days a week, but I can't until I get compensated or get help or whatever, with stars and Cash App and all that, okay? So, and I need to work on y'all need to help me with my bonus on my other page, on this page, Elizabeth Gibbs. Heart all my posts and comment 3 words or more. Share my post, share. You can share my reels too, a comment on my reels too. The reels don't have anything to do with the bonus, but it will help me make money in other ways. Okay? So, I will be on live tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. Central. 1:30 p.m. Central, and I will be live on Elizabeth's Life. No, I went on Elizabeth's Life this afternoon. I'll be on Elizabeth Gibbs, the page I'm on now, Facebook. So it'll be Elizabeth Gibbs, guys, and it'll be Instagram, Angel Baby Girl 77. Okay? I always go on Instagram when I go on Elizabeth Gibbs. Not when I do my cooking lives, but when I do my afternoon live, I go on Instagram when I'm on Elizabeth Gibbs. But when I'm on Elizabeth's Life, I don't go on Instagram, okay? Like today. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed this meal. I am sorry it's so long. It is, 2 hours and 15 minutes. If y'all watching this and like to skip around, I don't blame you. I'm sorry. But anyways, let me end this live the way I end all lives. I appreciate everyone who came on here to say hi. And I thank you, Shannon, for sticking around. I appreciate it more than you'll ever know. You stick around the longest of all my peoples. And I'll never forget that. And I want y'all to stay positive. I love you guys. Have a good rest of your evening. And a good night's sleep. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on my afternoon live on Elizabeth Gibbs. All right, 1:30 p.m. Central. Talk to you guys later. Bye, Facebook. Bye, YouTube.